Gerald Dixon, 3877 Doney Street. Good evening, Happy New Year. I come to you tonight to speak out on an issue I felt was my responsibility to do so, particularly as an American citizen. That issue I speak of is the introduction of legislation which would involve my government granting themselves the right to stick their nose in the liberties of citizens' backyards. It is nothing more than a tromping on of citizens' rights guaranteed us by our supreme law, the U.S. Constitution, that which all of you took an oath, sworn oath, to support. This legislation initiated by our government was unethically born out of their abusing the privilege of viewing photos of residents' backyards taken by entities whose otherwise innocuous business it was to record them, and then conveniently taking advantage of them by Whitehall administration in order to spy into the private affairs of citizens' backyards to initiate their own scurrilous, money-motivated, Fourth Amendment flouting corporate standard. It cannot stand. Here's some legislation as an alternative. A law that forbids one government entity the ability to use another government agency's sanctioned photos for anything other than their intended original purpose. Now that's helping the citizens. So then, given this legislation's truer foundation, the thievery of citizens' personal liberty and the encroachment on citizens' constitutional rights, and that's exactly what it is, I ask you to remember your most basic obligation here in the people's government, that you are the guarantor of the citizens' rights and not their grantor. It is no feather in your caps towards your first obligation that this administration, led by Mayor Kim Maggard, is allowed by you to continue flouting the U.S. Constitution and eschew ethics, reason, and respect for law and its spirit. Based on their own morality, they can try anything they want, but it falls to you, the citizens' elected representatives, to act as the bulwark against such attacks, particularly for those who can't afford to comply with whatever hoops this administration has come up with for them to jump through this month. Given this, then, I ask you to do your sworn duty and reject this latest bid to undermine our Constitution and give it the death it so rightly deserves. I ask you to not give credence to those things which undermine citizens' rights, but instead to that which ensures the citizens of Whitehall that their rights are being properly respected and served.